Are we talking wrestling? No. Vince is the GOAT. DME, my guy, was good. Battle Rap 730. What up, though? Surf tweeted that so in case he gets smoked. And oh, yeah. It's, excuses. How does an OG like Snoop get caught up? What is Snoop? Oh. Let's talk about this real quick. Charlemagne. Joe Budden. This is my issue, man. And I want honest feedback here because maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I might be tripping here. I'm a fan of Joe Budden's. I'm not a fan of Charlemagne's. All right. I tweeted at Charlemagne one time last year, and he took my tweet out of. He made me into be a fucking white supremacist, bro. It was fucking ridiculous, bro. And then he sent all his Charlagoons at me for 2 days. Racist, KKK, racist, fascist, racist, sexist. Hey. The fuck you talking about? Charlemagne, you a punk, man. You a straight punk. All right? I don't know what you was on that day, what you tried to do. I don't know what the problem was, how you misread my tweet to you. All right? But you a punk for that. All right? Joe Budden, Charlemagne. I'm a fan of Joe Budden's. They got some kind of their boys. They're boys. We get okay, Mr. Charlemagne, right? He's the Mr. Me Too. Me Too, right? Hashtag Me Too. Charlemagne, Me Too. Okay. You want to ride and die on that train, Charlemagne? What comes out? I don't know, you were 23 and you got you slipped GHB in a 15-year-old girl's drink. She claims rape. Your story makes no sense. Let me tell you something that happened in 2001. You know what was prevalent in 2001? What was all over the place? GHB. That's what he used to drug that girl. Gamma hydrobutane. It was everywhere. People would take it. You take one. It looks like water. You take one cap, and it makes you feel like you're drunk. But the thing is, it goes away after 50 minutes. You piss it out. You get gamma hydrobutane in your body already, and you make it, right? So when you take it, it gives you this drunk buzz, and it's fun, right? But you feel drunk, but you don't have the hangover. But you can only take one cap. If you take too much, if you take 2 caps of strong shit or any more, you pass out. You literally pass out. So what dumb fucking rapist people do, all right? They take a cap instead of just having fun with it. They slip it in a girl's drink. Now you mix alcohol with it. That bitch is passed the fuck out. She's gone for 45 minutes, and God knows what the fuck you're doing. That's what, in 2001, that was everywhere. In 1998, it wasn't even illegal at the time. It became a substance, one drug, I think, in 99 or something, like 2000, when people caught on to it. It wasn't Spanish flies and all of that bullshit. It was GHB. All right, I know a lot about that shit. It was everywhere in Michigan, everywhere. Everybody had their little bottles. Take a cap. Have fun for 40 minutes. It was great. It was good buzz. It was a good buzz. It's not really around no more. It's hard to make. That's what he did. So Joe Budden, his boy, they like to talk about everything, right? He has his opinion about everything. He's got an opinion about everything. Silence. Everybody's silent. Nobody cares. What happened to Me Too? Me Too. I'm not a fan of Me Too's. I think it's ridiculous. But if any case deserves it, it's this one. She's 15. You're 23. You admitted to giving her drinks. That's already no. Hello. You can't give a 15-year-old girl drinks when you're 23. And you lied about it and said you were 20. You lied about it when you opened your mouth against DJ Academics. That's why I have a problem with this. He's running his mouth. She never said a word. Her mom didn't want her to press charges. Her mom's the problem here. He's running his mouth. So in this case, I agree. Her too. Why not her too? Why? What's the difference in all these other cases and in this case? What's the difference? Does anybody know the difference? I'll tell you what the difference is in a minute. See what you guys are trying to say. Joe is not going to get down as Joe's going to go down as the GOAT. Literally change the world. Yeah, as far as Joe's, I love Joe, but that's trash that he would not address this at all. Mr. Address everything. Not to mention Joe been dead nice for years. Joe as a rapper was fire. I think Joe in his post-rap career has been fired too. I loved Everyday Struggle when he was on. I don't watch that shit ever anymore. Fuck that. I unsubscribed to Complex. It's just trash. The girl said she had a soda and passed out. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly, and he's talked about it. He's tweeted about it. Oh, you put a little, you know, it's crazy. I think you can be good with what you're doing, but yeah, you garbage. Shout out to the morning after pill. You're a real one. Will you take a call? I'm not taking no calls. No, I can't take no calls right now. No, we're not doing that today. Well, I'm gonna call day shows. Yeah, I'm not good. It gets me out of my groove, Jake. But I appreciate it. Yeah, what we're doing when we're doing the call-ins, we do specific shows where anybody can call. Me too. It has its purpose to me, but some women lie. It should never happen. But the movement is needed. The problem with the movement is, it's just as far as I'm concerned, the reason why I think this case I will listen to is because the girl reported it that night. And she's a minor. And he got charged for illegally giving her fucking drinks. All right. And the mom was the one who told her no. Her story's never changed. As far as this other Me Too stuff, I need proof, man. After 40, 30 years, any girl could just say whatever, man. I mean, we gotta listen. The only way you women are going to stop this shit, if it's really happening, is if you fucking call the shit out when it happens. All right? Yeah, it's gonna suck. You don't want your name out there, but that's the fucking price you gotta pay so it doesn't happen to the next woman. You can't just let them go. You can't be selfish. I'm sorry. I know it's mean to say, but there's a level of selfishness there. You got to bite the bullet so the next 10 girls don't get hurt. That's my take on it. But why is this case not being talked about? There's a reason. All these other cases, all these other people, headline news, boom, 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 get them. But why is Charlamagne being protected? What do you guys think? No one has said it yet. What do you go? Why do you think they're hiding Charlamagne? Why do you think they're protecting him? What up, Yellow Brick? Spanish Fly GHB. I think Spanish Fly is a little bit different. It's like a pill. GHB is literally a liquid, and it tastes salty. That's all it is. It tastes like salted water. The movement gets corrupted when women lie. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why is 22, almost 23-year-old inventing a 50-year-old? That's another problem. Illuminati? Nope, not the Illuminati. Yeah, Charlemagne talked about it, and he's being a coward. They talked about it on the Breakfast Club. They were just like, oh, this was an old case, and the charges can't be reopened, and it is what it is. That's all he said. It was ridiculous. No, nothing about, why did he lie and say he was 20 when he was 23, when he was talking to DJ Academic? All right? And then he also lied when he said when he went down to the station to turn himself in, which was retarded, and they were like, you're too young to buy liquor. And he's like, yeah, I had a crackhead buy my liquor. No, he made that whole thing up. So you know he's lying. Because he wasn't too young to buy liquor. So what the fuck are you talking about? You just getting in a lie because you talk too much. You talk too much. Clear blanket of protection being thrown around in the industry. So little to no coverage is going on, making him seem innocent. There's too much money invested in Charlamagne at this point. But there's so much. Look how much money was invested in Kevin Spacey. Fucking House of Cards. I love that show. So I don't buy that. Books, movies, HBO. I still don't buy it. That's not the money. Yeah, no, that Joe definitely, he's got a relationship with, all right, but he's got to talk. God bless everyone. Common sense, marriage, my high school sweetheart, fuck with DME, talk truth. Appreciate you, Jake. Spacey turned out to be a scumbag. Probably did. But but is it Charlamagne a scumbag here? Good comparison with Kevin Spacey. You guys aren't getting it. And I want to know, I want you to tell me I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. I could be completely off base. And I usually don't go this route. I never go this route. But I feel like it applies here. Everything I normally do, route that I'm going is different in this situation from everything I've heard. Exactly. No, it's because she's black. Not him. It's because she's black. Am I wrong? If this was a white girl, would this not be on the front on CNN all day? The news don't give a fuck that a black girl got raped. Don't give a fuck. That's what it is. And it's fucking crazy. You know what the bullshit they be putting on the news? It's just some random dumb shit. They talk about constantly, you know, they constantly talk about certain things. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys are too young or too old or too young, but like back in the late 90s and the early 2000s, ever since the OJ trial, then every week there'd be like a Sandra Levy's missing. They talk about it on every news station for months, right? John Bonet for months. This is national news. For months, they pick one story. All these women going missing, but they pick one story for months. Clinton getting a BJ for years. 2 years we heard about Clinton getting a blowjob. Clear Channel's probably got lawyers putting pressure on the young woman also. Scott Peterson, thank you. Months. Why do we know these people? Why are they famous in the culture? They're just one case of millions of cases, but they pick and choose these cases. But something like this, a minor of all things, whose story seems credible to me. I don't know, but it seems kind of credible to me. Everything she says makes sense to me. What he says doesn't make sense. He's caught himself in two lies. His age and the story about him, the officer saying you're not old enough to buy alcohol. That's 100% proven a lie. That's all we know about this case, that he lied twice about it. And her story's been consistent. Stormy Daniels, yeah, Charlamagne ducking facts. And my thing is, I look to Joe Budden as that guy who will talk about everything. He ripped Eminem's album, which he probably should have. I wasn't a fan of that album either. Supposedly close to Eminem. You know, they felt a way about it, right? They felt a way about it. Royce got mad about it. Oh, he shouldn't have done that. I don't agree with them. I think he should have ripped Eminem's album if that's how he felt. But when you're going that route, when this is the reasoning you give us, I'll rip Eminem because I don't give a fuck. I talk about everything. And then a whole week goes by, and then you talk about these other incidences with these other people who are accused, but then you don't bring up, because even if you want to talk about it and defend him some weird way, you don't just ignore it. Joe's scared because he's been accused before. Yeah, but I think Joe was proven innocent. I think Joe in his cases was proven innocent. I don't believe. I can't. See, we'll never know. I hate that. If I had to guess, I would think Joe was innocent. We can never be sure, though. Right? Because it's all hearsay. He literally don't miss steps. We'll see. Well, he already missed a whole podcast. Last Wednesday, he could have talked about it, and he didn't. So he's got another show coming up this Wednesday. We'll see. Yeah, he is, though. He is allegedly, and he's notorious for it, but he's vehemently denied it. It's interesting, man. It's interesting. It's kind of like a big deal if kids get killed in school, but no one cares when kids get killed in the hood.